Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in my last video I had inserted at the very last minute some breaking news, and basically what that was whilst I was actually editing my last video I got a notification which basically means some new papers have been filed or something's been unsealed or there's to be some movement within the case itself. So I looked at that notification and inside was this letter and excerpts of a deposition. So this is what the letter says, and I'll put it on screen so you can see it. Dear Judge Preska, pursuant to the court's order dated November the 20th, 2020, and in light of those 1 and 2 not submitting any objection to unsealing within 14 days of being served with the relevant excerpts, Plaintiff files excerpts of Doe 1's deposition transcript as attachments hereto. Sincerely, Ms. Macaulay. So basically Doe 1 and Doe 2 have been given X amount of days to come back to then say if they've got any objections with their deposition actually being made public. And they obviously haven't come back, so hence why it's now been made public. It's not the full deposition, that's something that I really thought was coming. And when I was doing some research, other people also were quite confused as to why that wasn't suddenly there on the Monday as per what it had said. It may still get filed, who knows. But I thought what I would do, rather than waiting and waiting, because I kept waiting just to see if it was going to be coming, and yeah, so I just thought I would actually share this with you at the moment. And it's the John Alessi excerpts of his deposition. It was taken on June the 1st, 2016, 9:12 a.m. Confidential deposition of John Alessi. She was very avid with photographs. She had this high-tech camera. She was constantly taking photographs. Not only photographs, but I think she had this special camera. I don't know what was it. She took photographs, yes. In fact, you described her as a fanatic about photographs. Exactly, yes. You would agree. Because of the equipment that she had this fantastic equipment. And did she take photographs and pictures by the pool in Jeffrey Epstein's house? I think she did some, yes. Did she take pictures of topless girls at the pool? I saw pictures of topless girls, yes, I did, saw it. And were the majority of the pictures that she took of topless or nude girls? Mr. P. Objection. I never saw any nude photos. I saw topless pictures of girls. I don't think I can remember seeing nude photos. Mr. Edwards. Okay, I want you to go to your deposition and... Mr. P. Which exhibit number? Mr. Edwards. Right, it's going to be exhibit number 2, page 40, line 15. Okay. Through page 41, line 7? Mr. P. And again, I'm going to object to the form of this process. Okay. Mr. Edwards. Okay, did you read that testimony? Yes. Okay, so do you remember back in 2009 testifying? Question. Did you ever observe her doing a photo shoot of any of the young women whose names you mentioned? Answer. Young women. Question. Yes. Answer. No, I can't remember. I know that she went out and took pictures in the pool because later I would see them at the desk or at the house. And nude, 99.9% of the time they were topless. They were European girls. Yes. Is that a truthful testimony? It is truthful. Okay, so it's true that 99.9% of the photographs that Ms. Maxwell would take were, in your words, nude. They were topless. Topless, not nude. Topless. Do you see where I got the word nude from, though, right? That's a word you used. Let me tell you something. Sure. When these girls came to the house, most of the European there were some Americans. They also took their top off. They would go in the sun, they would go in the pool without the tops. I don't remember seeing nude girls. Nude with me means nothing on. They would have the bottoms on and no tops. Some of them. Some would go with a full swimming costume. And did Ms. Maxwell keep these photographs in an album? Yes, there was an album because I knew when I clean out the desk, I have to put everything in the house back together. Sometimes I saw these albums and there were pictures of girls at the pool. And there were also nude photographs, topless photographs, strike that. Were there photographs of girls topless that were displayed in the Palm Beach house? Mr. P, objection. Not when I was there. Not when I was there. Mr. Edwards. When is the last time that you spoke with Ghislaine Maxwell? I did not speak to her after we left. When was the last time you spoke to Jeffrey Epstein? Jeffrey Epstein, I talked to him while I was attacked by the media at my house. When was that? When was that? 2014? After all of this? After the Jeffrey got in trouble with the law? After that, the media came to my house trying to get me to talk, trying to get me to basically put him in trouble. And I didn't know anything about it. And I wanted them to be out of my house, out of my life. And I want this thing to get over in my life too, because I'm getting sick and tired of this constant coming back to me. And I need to be left alone. Okay, I understand. Have you had any communication with anyone who represents the interests of Ghislaine Maxwell in the last? Absolutely not. Okay, I didn't know there was a case against Ms. Maxwell. Where did Ms. Maxwell keep the album of the topless females? Mr. P, objection. I think it was on her desk. Mr. Edwards. Where was Ms. Maxwell's desk within the house? It was in the first floor. It was in the opposite end of Mr. Epstein, with a partition wall in the middle. So it was not viewable for him, her desk, and she could not see him and his desk. Okay, and did Ms. Maxwell have her own computer at her desk? She had a computer. She had a laptop at her desk. Was one of your job duties to transport any of the girls that would come over to give massages? Occasionally. All right, and would there be occasion where Ms. Maxwell would ask you to go pick up a certain girl and bring her over to the house? It was basically him, he would ask me. Mr. Epstein. Uh-huh. I guess my real question is, would you... So that's basically all we've been given at this point in time. So I will be obviously continuing to keep a very, very watchful eye. And if there are any developments, then of course I will be bringing them to this channel. So watch this space. Do let me know if you've got any comments, questions. If not, then do just like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon for another video. Thanks, guys.